All right, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing swell. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Retro Gaming Live Television, your home source for Retro Gaming Live entertainment. Today, on this lovely, beautiful Monday afternoon, evening, for those who are on the East Coast here, evening, we are presenting to you a very fun title. Most of you have seen this game before. Most of you have played this game before. Most of you have witnessed the glory that is Randomizer for Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. However, today is going to be a little bit different. Inspired by somebody who is concurrently running a lot of these particular kinds of seeds. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, I will warn you that I am not an expert in as far as the randomizer for this particular game goes. But for this particular instance of Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide randomizer, we are going to be playing what is called the Total Chaos Flags. Ladies and gentlemen, what that means is literally anything can happen. From characters not able to level up whatsoever, to enemies who have an infinite amount of health, to shops not containing items, from the Velt playing in, I don't know, the airship, or Chrono Trigger music playing while we're in Castle Figaro. You know, could be anything. But let's go ahead and flip over the screen here a little bit. Yes, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, it'll just be me presenting you tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and say thank you to Game Metal for the lovely rendition of the Decisive Battle from Final Fantasy VI, remixed in 2021. Thank you very much for that. You can find that on YouTube. It's really good. I love their stuff. Anyways, check him out. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and open up some things. Now, below the lovely bouncing Black Mage face you see in the left side of your screen, you see a little bit of a tracker. I do apologize, as tiny as that is. I will need to eventually kind of make some resizing for the screen. But for the time being, this should do just fine, just nicely, so bear with me. That will automatically track as things happen, but I will try to mention things as I go along as best as I can. Let me go ahead and boop the music for this. Very vanilla intro music. So, let's go ahead and hit a button. Let's go ahead and hit a button that doesn't mute the game audio, because that's a thing. Alright, so, now, for the Total Chaos Flags, can I have a screen? There we go. Our goal to unlock the final Kefka is to recruit only, or at least let me read that correctly, to recruit 14 characters, aka we need to find everybody, to find 7 Espers, or to defeat 4 dragons. We must do at least 2 of these. I can tell you that 2 of these are going to be a much faster solution than the rest. So there's that. If you want to be able to unlock the Kefka Tower skip, we only have to recruit 7 characters, find 24 Espers, or defeat 8 dragons. So there's either, well, to get it unlocked, 7 Espers, 4 dragons. To skip, we need 8 dragons and 7 characters. So there's probably going to be a good chance that this particular seed is not going to be finished tonight. But if we want to top that off, because of the nature of Total Randomizer Flags, I'm going to show you some of the extra shenanigans we're going to be able to see tonight, potentially. One is we can collect a free Illumina if we can find and defeat Ultros 3. Now, Ultros 3 might not be where Ultros 3 normally is, but if we happen to find the instance of Ultros 3 and kill him, we get a free Illumina. And for those who are aware of Final Fantasy VI, Illumina is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. They can proc Pearl every once in a while, which is very nice. I get 31 plus magic power for everybody if I find Odin. That's a very nice bonus. I can also unlock the Kefka Tower skip as a secondary condition by completing 38 checks, and that is a fairly substantial amount of checks. So we could possibly get to Kefka's Tower just by simply doing checks, and that's lovely. Auto Overcast. So if we happen to find Ultros 2 and beat Ultros 2, we get something called Overcast. Now, my memory is not so good. Final Fantasy, let's see, Fantasy 6 Overcast. It is an infliction of condemned, but if they die, they are afflicted with zombie instead of wound or dead. This occurs even if their death was not the result of anything else. So, basically, if I happen to find Ultras 2 and kill him, my characters will then, from then on, be afflicted by Overcast, which is a condemned status, which means they're going to die a few seconds into battle or minutes into battle, but they become zombies instead of dead. Not so good. Magic Step upgrade, I have to complete Kefka's Tower Ambush. Honestly, I'm not sure what particular event that is, but that could be fun. Getting the Magic Tech upgrade if I happen to. Auto Muddle. If I find Stray, everybody automatically gets confused. So when I said Total Chaos, I kind of meant that. Auto Reflect. If I kill the Ice Dragon, everybody gets Auto Reflect, which could be good or bad, depending. Auto Mute, which is actually really bad, which means nobody can cast magic at that point. If I collect 10 characters, I am automatically muted. Cool. I get a full heal if Sid dies. I'm not sure if that's just one, so at the beginning of every battle, but that could be interesting. But one full heal if Sid dies. And if I complete 14 checks, everybody gets a reduction of... Okay, this is terrible. Basically, I get no speed. But if I find Odin, I get 80 speed. So... Odin not only gives me 80 speed, but Odin also gives me... What was that up there again? 31 magic power. So, okay, that speed thing's kind of counteracted. So that's not terrible. And that's the checks. Flag-wise, we have character gating, which I expected. Spoiler log I have. I have 3 characters to start. At least one is not Gogo Uramaru. And then they start with an average level, which is sad. Start level 3. Start Naked False. Equipable Umero False. Stats are pretty bad. My characters will start with somewhere between 23 and 66% of what they would normally start with or have. Which means my characters are going to hit like feathers and be just a squishy. Not anybody can... No fast sword tech, no learning of sword techs from everybody. Bomb Rush is last. Not everyone can learn those. Lures, I start with 20 lures, which is amazing. But they're much more expensive. Not everybody learn them. Level X spells are normal. Rages, I start with pretty much all the rages. But there's no leap and no charming. Dances, I start with none. Their abilities are shuffled. They're not displayed, so I don't know what they're going to do. Not everybody can learn it. This is rough. Higher steal chance, nice. Sketches, sketch. And I'll get to those abilities as I find the characters. So let's go ahead and not look at that. So battle's going to be wait. Battle's going to be... I'm going to do like not super fast because we don't need it to be. And do I want to do Chaos Chicken? Let's not do Chaos Chicken. Let's just leave it normal. Alright, that'll be fine. Let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1. Worlds collide. Is that Wild Arms? I don't know what that is. Okay, so we do have character gating, and the characters we get to start with today are Garnet, Leo, and X-Death. Boy, that's a party. Garnet has magic tech, which is interesting. Battle power, all the stats are just absolute trash, but we have magic tech, which is a very interesting skill to start with. I don't know who that is, but I can tell you who the 3 characters represent. I have Garnet, I have Leo, who has Throw. Their battle power is pretty impressive for being at this particular shade of things. And we have X-Death, who is our lore and magic user. It doesn't say natural magic, but they have magic to start with. And their battle power is at least better than Garnet here. Garnet, who also appears to be, if I had to guess, Tifa. Or Tifa. Who does Leo represent? Leo represents... Oh! Leo! That's easy. And X-Death looks like a really, really scuffed X-Death. Let's go ahead and put Tifa back in front. That's fine. Equipment. We have 1 hairband. We have nothing. And we have cards on Leo. So Leo has something. So we have a party member that has something. We do have Moogle Charms, which we're probably going to need to take advantage of before too long. And yeah, that's about it. We don't have a whole lot going on our names, so let's go ahead and see what else we got. Let me go downstairs and see what's in our shop, if we have shops. That sounds very secret and mana-esque. We do have shops. We start with a fairly significant amount of money. Nobody has tools, but I'm going to go ahead and get these in the case that we do get our tool user. But I'm happy to see that we get a lot of money to start. And we're going to get some healing items, some Phoenix Downs. That's going to be an okay start, I think. Cool. The third best Final Fantasy. Are you kidding me? Like the first best. Alright. So, this is Worlds Collide. And for as far as our playthrough here, we have something called character gating, which means all of the checks that we were able to do in the game are gated by having a certain character in your party. Like, certain areas are locked until you have it. Like, for instance, going and getting the Edgar Castle basement, I believe, is locked by having Edgar. Or checking... I don't have the exact list, but Shadow unlocks the floating continent, I think. Cyan unlocks Castle Doma. Strago unlocks the tower and the cave. You know, that kind of thing. So, I will let you know that the characters we have, although it says Garnet, Exeth, and Leo, happen to be in no particular order because I don't know which one is actually the character. We do have Celeste, Setzer, and Gao as our characters here. None of them actually have rage or anything crazy like that, but we're going to go in here. We're going to go talk about the world here and find out what things we have to start here. Ideally, we got Rosa's theme here. Thank you. We're going to check out the item chests here and see if we got anything we can have to start. We got another tonic. Nothing too crazy there. Nothing in the bowl or the spittoon, as it more looks like. Battle tactics. What's here? Anything here? Sleeping bag. Sure. Okay. Free. Yep. I don't need to actually know how to play the game. I played it before. It's fine. It's fine. By the way, if the game audio is too low or my voice audio is too loud, please do let me know. I'd be more than happy to adjust things appropriately. Tincture. Nothing interesting there. Monster in a box. We're going to get shuffled monsters in boxes. Maybe. Is that Final Fantasy? Oh, that's Shock! He's got Shock! I'll take it. That's Final Fantasy VII. X-Death rocks Shock. And I think our experience gain is crap, but our money gain isn't too bad. So it's going to take a while to get some experience on these characters, if that's exactly what I thought I saw it was. Oops. Well, this is going to be kind of slow. I apologize. So I've got Shock and Lore on X-Death. That's an interesting combination. That's a free Noise Blaster. A lot of money. Okay, so this is going to be a very rich seed. But we're going to be running into problems with experience, I'm sure, fairly quickly. For the time being, I'm going to give somebody, if I can push buttons. Somebody's going to have the Moogle Charm. So we don't accidentally run into battles, but that's okay. We're going to check the shops, the item shops. We're going to check all the things because we have gobs of money, and it looks like money is not going to be an issue whatsoever. I don't believe the inn has any free money, but that's okay. So we're just going to go check out some free money, hopefully. Or free items. Wow, I am having some problems playing this right now. I have no idea why. It's okay. So I hope everybody's doing well, but everybody's doing swell. We've got a lot more money. A wall ring, very interesting. A sneak ring. Some earrings, fantastic. Hyper wrist, even better. Thief knife, interesting. So let's see. You can use that, actually, can you? Alright, so I'm also going to give... No. Well, you've got that really cool skill, and you actually have magic, so you're going to have that. So X-Death right now rocking Shock and Lore. Speaking of Lore, Yep, yep, there's Aqua Rake, there's Pearlwind, there's Step Mine, there's Grand Train. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've got pretty much all of it. Big Guard. Except I can't use hecking anything because I only have 13 magic, so the only thing I can use are the near free things. So my only hope for him right now for any magic ability would be to find a frickin' whatchamahoo's it? Not elixir, but I'll take that. An economizer or a gold hairpin at the very least. But let's go ahead and check the item shop. Item shops appear to be fairly well randomized. Cost of items doesn't appear to be too bad. We've got... Oh, Super Balls! Those are actually quite useful. Basically, you chuck them and they do a bunch of damage. They're really, really, really good. They're expensive, but they're really good. Let's see. We've got some armament. We've got something... We've got a lot of stuff here that's not particularly notable for the moment. Diamond Vest might not be a bad one to get just for the sake of having something to defend myself. Alright, anything else? Relic Shop, sure. Alright, what do we got? We've got some Dragon Boots, which are pretty cool. The Black Belt, which is pretty cool. But I think we're going to be okay on that. So we're done here for now. I'm not doing anything else here other than what I've just done. We're actually going to go to the next town, which is slightly more important of an area to check out than this. So that is my next step. So we've got to get up in the air, turn around, and go basically straight south. We're going to go to the town of South Figaro. Now, South Figaro is a great first stop because it has, generally speaking, a crap ton of items that could be very useful to you. Also a bunch of shops, also a possible character check. So we're going to spend a few moments in town here. We got a tonic. Not too hot for items here. A green cherry, good for undoing the imp status. Lady, I'm going to need to... Wait, can I... I can Chocobofy people and change their sprites. Look at that. So there is an ability to nuke characters out of your way or turn them into stone. Apparently there's also an option to randomize what they are. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are literally a sprite or Ralph or Shadow's actual normal ego. I was going to say alter ego. That's not true. Alright, who is in the shadow spot? There's nobody in the shadow spot. It's fine. Isn't there an item downstairs? By all means, as well, you are all more than welcome to backseat me on checks, on locations, on thought. Please, by all means, suggest, recommend, backseat drive, whatever you want to call it. Just be aware I may or may not take the advice, but most likely I will hear you out for sure and probably detour completely to do what you've mentioned because it makes sense. Most likely because what I'm doing makes far less sense, and that is just futzing around in the world of Final Fantasy VI. We have Sprint Ring, Sprint Shoes, Peace Ring, Jewel Ring, Cure Ring. We have Sprint Shoes naturally. Do we? Yeah, we do have Sprint Shoes naturally enabled. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and check for more loots as best we can. I know that there is stuff in, around, behind, through, all over the place here. And so we're going to check all the things. How you doing? Blip, you are now a bard. We do have sprint shoes on, so we're not going to get attacked randomly by crap. But we are going to check out some of these places down here. Like this hidden area, which a lot of people probably didn't even know was here. Another hyper wrist. I'm not going to say no to that. That's going to make some attacking much, much nicer. A little bit more vigor. Mostly because we don't have a lot of stats because the randomizer said nope. There's some running shoes, so that's auto haste. That's also quite lovely. I'm going to give that to you, actually, over your earrings. Because you've got shock, and right now that's a better skill than anything else that's happening at the moment. Let's go ahead and do our character check here, which is a wolf dude who gives us the Marvel shoes, which are also very nice. Marvel shoes does various effects, usually in the flavor of good. I don't believe there's anything in this room. Say hi to a save point, which we don't need, that I'm using because I'm silly. Alright, so moving along, moving along. There are a few items in this room. Some money, which is not necessary whatsoever. Some more money. I see how this is gonna go. Some more money! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I have a feeling about something about this seed. I could be wrong. Why do I have the feeling that the items are no longer items but money or healing items? I've got a nasty suspicion. Now, I could keep looking through the flags, but I want to leave some of it a surprise because I've already spoiled a few things by seeing what some of the things are for us, at least the goals. So I'm going to leave some of the rest of it to be less spoilery, or more spoilery, less spoilery, whatever. We'll figure it out later, I'm sure, as we run into things that are going to murder us horrifically, and that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. There is a thing back there, and I completely decided to not check it. That's fine. Let's check the shops. The Arsenal Sword Shop has the Enhancer, which is not terrible. Boomerang, the Trump card. Nothing I'm going to take as of the moment. We have a Coronet, which is lovely, and not much else there that I'm interested in currently. Check the bin. Another tonic. Again, I have some very sneaking suspicions that I'm hoping is not true, because I have only found money and healing items in the bins and item locations. Well, there's a unrandomized warp. Have the treasures in the chest not been randomized? You've randomized everything else but the treasure chests? Huh. 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 Alright, well. This may not be as easy. Not that I thought it was going to be. Alright, what you got? Nothing of interest at the moment. I tell you what, if there is... I don't see any. Alright. Well, there wasn't a free character. Unfortunately. I didn't see much anything extra. What are you? You're just blocking the back exit. Thank you. There's a couple items in one of these rooms. There's also the big downstairs, which I would like to check to see if I can get, but I don't think I'm allowed in there just yet. DW Randomizer rated with a viewer count of 48. Welcome to the party. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. I'm assuming that was Dragon Warrior Randomizer. But welcome to the party. Appreciate you all being here. I don't think I can access this last little bit at the moment. So we may be off to the races to go somewhere else for now. And let's see here. Can I get down somewhere? I can get down in here. Yeah, I have a feeling, a very nasty feeling, that the items have not randomized in the chests or in the shops. So that may not be... Well, maybe they have. Maybe a little bit. Alright, so what do we have available to us? We can also check... let's see. We have checked South Figure. We have completely finished it according to the tracker, so that's good. Let's go up here to Colligan, I believe. We'll go ahead and check out some item locations here. I do have a track that says there is the Colligan Inn for, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the best doggo, apparently. Which is the Genji helmet. Unfortunately, while that is nice, I kind of do need items. Until the moment ago, an assassin sat over there. Yes, the Genji helmet. Totally an assassin. Totally a bad guy. Don't worry about it. Oh! It came to my house. Monster light. Looks somehow human. Yeah, it's not there now. You're clear. Alright, general store. What do you got? Much of the same. I don't see any antidotes. I want to grab a few of those. Weapon shop. We have ninja gear. Green beret. Again, nothing really much. Anything super interesting at the moment. Weapons. We have lots of... We got a crystal sword down at their bottom. That might be a good upgrade here. Let's go ahead and do that for now. It's an expensive drop for what I just did, but I'd rather have people who can swing weapons than nothing at all. Actually, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give you that thief knife because they can use the crystal sword. Good. So we have something we can swing weapons with. Or swing as a weapon. Cough. I am the weapon! And I say these treasure chests have been an absolute friggin' bust. Alright. So this is kind of what you do the first thing to start. You kind of check out for gear. You look for things that are useful. You hope you find something that's going to help push you along a little bit. So in this town is Jador. We have the auction house. We really have kind of hurt ourselves a little bit spending money already, but we might be able to check out what's available there. There's usually like 1 or 2 items. There is a tiara, a gold helmet. Again, nothing super interesting. We may eventually have to break down and just pick up some stuff. It might just come down to it. Item shop. Let me see what you got in the item shop. Also, we want to find dried meat. If we see some dried meat, we want to make sure we grab a couple. At least one particularly, because that will lead us to another check. Did I buy a dried meat at any rate? Any chance? I did. Okay, I didn't see one yet. So, we are still hunting for a dried meat because that lets us do the Gao check. One of them. Let's see. This weapon shop has for us the Thunderblade! Actually, I gotta keep an eye open for shields. Shields will allow us to learn magical spells. Such as the Fire Shield, the Ice Shield, or the Thunder Shield. Welcome to the auction. Oh, Maria is gorgeous. I bet. Alright, see anything you want? Auction's about to start. Let's bid on an item. Let's see what they got today. A box! A hardened edge. Not happening. Don't want it. I'll check one more time, but I'm passing. I'll pass. I'll check one more time because sometimes there's really neat items there. Or an item, I should say. I'm only gonna check one more time here. For now, I might have to come back later. Alright, here's our next item. Another box! Inside is still the hardened dagger. Guess what? I still don't want it. Oops, I bid on it. Oops, I bid on it again. Oops, I just spent 10 grand on a dagger I didn't want. Maybe it's better, I don't know. It's not. Oh, it is better. Okay, well, that's fine. It's not faster, but it's fine. Alright, well, that was a bust. And I wasted money on that. We can't do that yet, because we don't have Realm, and we're not in the right side of the world for that. Alright, so we're done there. We've done that check. There's still apparently something at the auction house, but we'll come back later for it. Let's go ahead and check the next stop here, which is a little bit to the south, right over here. That is the Opera House? Opera House. We could go ahead and save whoever's on the stage, but I have a feeling that's going to be a major mistake given our character's current levels. But who knows? It could be interesting. And who's on the stage but a Celeste character? And do we have the time and energy? Well, we got infinite time, it looks like, so it's fine. infinite time, but not really. So, let's go. Ba 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 ba. Hit the button, open the door, get on stage, kill the monsters, run amok, do the thing, get it up there, be funny, do the thing, stab the monsters in the face with our knives, and it's gonna be really funny and really cool because it's what we freaking do here in Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. It is fun. These aren't rats. They're gonna kill. Oh, they are rats. They aren't randomized at all. And we're so heckin'. Oh, they're whoopsie. We died. That was quick. That was very quick. That's okay. Back in it. That's why I saved. Alright, so we need some levels, cough, and I don't know how quickly the levels are going to come to me because we are a tad squish. So what I said it earlier, what was the flag if we kill Sid? Oh, some Mystic Quest going on. I don't see any. I didn't need to do that, but I didn't see any. Yeah, what's a who's it's. All right. How much money do we have now? We've got 28 grand. Hey, Bard and the Magic Tech thing. Move. 54 grand. I do not have 54 grand currently. I see a lot of stuff. The Hyper Risks is what I've got on me currently. There's the House of Collapsing Justice. What's in the armor shop? We've got nothing really standing out in my eyes. I could be wrong. I know I'm looking really quickly, so I do apologize. The Blizzard Sword and a Blossom Dagger. So my characters do have decent weapons. No armor to speak of, but decent weapons. So we're going to have to come back for that one for sure, because that one's well outside of our ability. We have the ability to go to the desert, but we don't have... I said desert. The Veldt, but we don't have the meat. So we're going to have to see if we can get a meat over here in the town. Or a town somewhere to give us a meat. Mobliz. Check the shops again. And again, by all means, if you see me walking right past stuff, please say something. Say, hey, you should go back and check out. And I will do so if I can stop quick enough to see it. Again, nothing has really stood out from the shops. Nothing, I mean, I did find the Crystal Sword, so I suppose that's better than the nothing. Than the nothing, apparently. You wanted us to do some things here. This is a check, is it not? I think it might have been. I don't think so, but... Okay. I don't know, you can do stuff, you can get like an item or two. I believe that's going over to this guy in here. Send it. Gee, I hope that 22 grand was heckin' worth it. Or $2,200. Well, I just spent $2,200. I don't know that I got anything out of it. What is Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide? Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide is the equivalent to Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. It is a randomizer specifically for Final Fantasy VI. And there is our earrings whenever we want them. So I need to remember they're here. But it is the randomizer for Final Fantasy VI. And in the same vein and theme of Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, you get to start with the airship and the ability to go between not only the corrected world, but the ruined world as well. World of Balance and the World of Ruin. So you have access to both worlds immediately. And as in the case of this particular flag set, everything is character gated. And what that means is that there are certain places you can or can't go depending on who you have available. So we're going to pop over to the World of Ruin because there's nothing I want to... There's one other thing I could do here, but my characters are so weak. I choose to not do anything there. Is this... oh, that's the Gao Cave on this side. And that Gao Cave on this side is the dried meat as well, so we're not going to do that. We could do Doom Gaze. We're not going to do Doom. We could do Daryl's Tomb. We could do the Dragon. Where is Sid? Where is Sid's hut? Because we can do that. Because Sid's hut has a special thing for us. Do we want to do it? Actually, is the question. Full heal, let Sid die. Alright, well, where is Sid? Okay, I think I know where Sid is. Let's go. That is that weird little island way over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, like, kill the animals, save the animals. Guess what? Poor Sid never saw it coming. Because one of our characters is Celeste. So we can go ahead and kill... Alright, how do I get to... There it is. Nope, that's not what we're going to give him. Get in that bed. You're sick. Die, old man. I'm not long for this cruel world. I have not eaten in 3 days. Well, you're still not eating. Literally, you're still not eating. Because there's nothing to give you. See, in the vanilla game, sort of spoilers, you're supposed to come to the water here and catch fish. And if you catch bad fish and feed it to Sid, he'll die. If you catch good fish, he'll die. So our goal is to keep catching bad fish the slowest possible and keep feeding him the bad fish because we want him to die. Because the objectives of this particular randomized seed basically say, well, you get something special if you let him die. So, die. Meanwhile, he doesn't realize we have an airship. And we could save him. Oh, that's a slow one. Oh, yeah, baby. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, come on. Come on. No. That one. I want that one. No, that one. That one. Not you. This one over here. The really heckin' slow one that's decided to come close once and not again. I don't want you. I want that other one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't have all night. I kind of do, but I don't have all night. Get over here from that corner. You know what? That's what I gotta say to you. That's what I gotta say to you, too. I don't want you either. Come here! That'll differentiate them. Come on, get out of my way. I want that other fish. I want the bad one. Come on. So slow. Oh. Is it happening? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? That's twice it's done that to me. I can't go out any... You... Go away. Got him. Some old man gonna die tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. He's in bed. Yay! We got the full heals in an item. Is it just... He's dead. Everybody, yay! I do not approve of Sid murder. Most people don't. Most people don't. But you know what? For the sake of experimentation, we've got our full heal, whatever that means. Check. All right, Coliseum. Is that Coliseum over here? This is a check. Oh, that's Opera House again. No, we can't mess with that. What's this other one? We got that. We've got Daryl's Tomb. We're not ready for anything, honestly. All right, well, I guess we're going back. We're not going to try to fight the Doomgaze fight, because that would be a wonderful decision. We're going to fly over, back up to Narsh. Although, checking out more towns might not be a bad idea to attempt to find the dried meat, which I haven't seen yet. Of course, this is just... is there anything else here? It's just this guy living over here. I got a hero ring! What? I mean... You're not gonna hear me say no. I didn't need to go there, but I tell you what, it's worth it. Alright. We did the thing. We need to go... We're gonna go back to Narsh. We're gonna fight whatever horror awaits us at Narsh. Narsh. And again, I said this before and I'll say it again. If you have any tips or things that you would suggest, if you've played this or not, by all means recommend them. I guarantee we're not finishing this tonight. We're going to go as far as we can. As crazy as this is going to be, and just deal with it. We are also going to take off the Moogle Charm. Hyper wrist for you, and well, you don't have any magic, so wall ring, I guess. We're going to go as far as I think we can. With whatever time that we have. We are going to fight fights along the way. We are going to go to our config and bump the battle speed a little bit. Now, I can tell you already that we're not going to have good experience from battles. Oh, I can't fight that because I don't have Welk or Terra to fight Welk. I could go check out if there's something at Kefka's spot. Who's at Kefka's spot for as far as if it's a item or a character. Although it might be hard to tell. Were-rats. Can we fight were-rats? Can we do that much? Also, I do appreciate the Final Fantasy VII battle track. Ooh, that's delicious. Leo, Exdeath, and Garnet have all gained a level and they've all got a bandana! Lots and lots of items. What was I just about to do? Not check. Status. No. Config. There we go. So as I play through, I'm going to go ahead and show off a little bit more of the chaos that's going to await us. We already showed you... oh, there's a bunch of checks here. We can look for checks there. Progress. Flags. That's what I wanted to look for. So we're going to look at a little bit more in the way of flags. So somebody... Average level is false. When I get a new character, they're going to start at 3, no matter who they are or where they are. We start not naked, false. Start naked, false. Equipable Umaro, false, which means we're never going to be able to equip anything to Umaro. Our stats are completely nuked. Sword Tech and everyone learns both false. Basically, fast forward Sword Tech, you can actually have the Sword Tech move really quickly so that you don't have to wait nearly as long to use them. And everyone learning it, of course, false, but false in both cases, so Sword Techs are normal. Bum Rush last? Yes. Everyone learns it? No. Meaning you can't just learn Bum Rushes. Starting lores, 20 out of 20, which means we start with at least 20 lores to a maximum of 20 lores, which we saw. We have nearly all the lores in the game. The problem is they're 37 to 57% more expensive. Meaning that they're great, but they're expensive. And not everybody can learn the lore. The level spells are normal. Rages, I start with nearly, if not all, the rages. I don't have the rage person yet. No leaping and no charming available there. And we'll check out a couple more things here. We've got starting with no dances. Their abilities are shuffled, but you have no idea what they are. You can't stumble, so if you use a dance, it will always work, and only the person who has dances can use it. And we'll look at 2 more. Steal, we can have a higher chance of stealing, and none of the items are shuffled, so the enemies have exactly whatever they have, but I have a higher chance of stealing it. Sketch is all normal, and here are the commands I'm going to see in my characters. I'm going to see Runic Throw, Sword Tech, Capture. 2 people have jumps. Magitech, Shock, Slot, Blitz, Lore, Runic, no leaping. So, do I even have a rage character? I don't have a rage character. So all those cool rages I start with, doesn't matter. Shuffle commands, yes. Exclude, random exclude, control, morph, health. So yeah. Experience is 3 times, so I was wrong there. 50 times gold? No freaking wonder. And magic points, I'm going to learn stuff instantly. And no experience party divide. Scaling, none. Health is character plus Esper plus dragon. Factor of 1, gold, no random ability, factor 1 to 5, maximum scale 77. Scale the dragons, no, which means they're going to be exactly whatever level they are when I get to them, that they would normally. Scale final battles, exactly the same, whatever it's going to be. And everything else that scales is no more than 77, which means they're all going to be pretty beefy by the end. Bosses are random, dragons are shuffled, statues are mixed between each other. Bun Baba is mixed somewhere. Normalized, distorted character enemies. Boss experience. Yes, I get experience on bosses, I guess. No undead. Yes. Marshall keeps Lobos. False. I don't know what that means. Random encounters. Fixed encounters. Original. Escapable. Significantly less. And there's a bunch more stuff, but we'll look at it later because I've already spent way too much time looking at it. We want to look at other things. Such as me stabbing more were-rats that are going to scale as I kill them. Magitech. Ice Beam. Go. And of course, my X-Death. Lol, because it's X-Death, I guess. More bandanas. I'm going to have a ceaseless amount of money if I keep on encounters. We are probably not going to be doing the Kefka fight immediately, but I do want to get a little bit of experience on my characters to try to get some upgrade here. While the bosses do get randomized, or do get scaled, there are several bosses that are not scaled. That is a Terra-esque character. And that's swell and all. I don't have the Terra characters, so that's pretty much all I'm going to do here. I really don't want to try to do the Kefka fight, although it's coming very quickly to the point that may be, like, the only thing I'm able to do. Let's see, what do I have access to? I do have access to... Do I have access to the castle shenanigans? I have access to the Magitech factory. So I have access to the Opera House, I have access to the Magitech factory, I have access to... Gao, if I can, location, if I can find a freaking dried meat, which I haven't found yet. I haven't been to Figueroa Castle. We can check out Figueroa Castle for some items, maybe a meat. I don't think so, but we can check it. But we are getting 3 times experience at least, and as soon as we get Espers, we have 21 times, so we are not in any lack of that. And the money. The freaking money is just going to flow in. Okay, so honestly, I don't know what the full heal did. I think that was just kind of a, here you go, have a nice free heal. Let me check you again, just to make sure I didn't miss the dried meat. Because I believe the dried meat is only sold in like 1, 2, maybe 3 stores. And they're all going to be item stores, so you have to go to an item store to purchase it. Let me do that real quick. 2 seconds. I do apologize. Water is good, especially if you're talking too much. All right. Onward. So now I would be probably moving a little bit faster if I chose flags that weren't as chaotic as I did. AKA, I didn't choose the flags. The flags showed themselves, and they chose literally chaos. All right. So what is our next step that's going to be a reasonable next step? Let's try... We could try Opera House again, but they were hitting hard, so we're probably going to want to get some armor before we attempt that again. I tell you what armor did they have? I know somebody had some diamond vests or something like that. That might not be a terrible start. And since we're going to have a massive influx of money, that was the one. I'm going to get somebody equipped with something. You're going to get the diamond vest. You have something already. And you can't use anything. Alright, how about anything? Sell. Mithril vest, you can have that. That's not worth anything. You can have that. Bandanas, I've got plenty of those. Water's Edge. Water Edge. Cards, you can have that. I'm gonna refrain from selling anything else. Do I have anything I can equip to you? That. Okay, everything's too expensive, so never mind. I guess you just don't get anything for now. Excuse me, sir. You, sir, you're now a little girl. There you go. Have fun. I could do the Moogle escape, or do I have to have... let's see. I could do the Moogle escape. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Or do I have to have lock to do that? Could be fun. Excuse me, says. Coming through. So to initiate the Moogle escape, normally you have to jump in a hole, but it looks like the dude that lets me do that isn't here, so I guess I'm not doing the Moogle escape. So I'm guessing that might be exclusively a lock thing. Or whatever lock chooses to be in this particular seed. Red clothes! Alright. What else we got? Let's lift off. Opera or the waterway? Let's go opera again. Now that I've gotten a little bit of armor. Not you. Actually, what was yours? That says I can do. It's the auction house. I don't have the money now, so that auction house thing isn't happening. I'm gonna need to kill a bajillion things, and I can then check that. I got the hardened edge, which was my prize for attempting it the last time. But let's go this way. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Soleil's on stage, gonna get mushed yet again. Let's not let that happen. Thankfully, there's no time limit here. Come here, rat. You killed me the last time. You ain't winning this time. Or it may win, actually. That's. Get shot! Blip. Got him. X-Death has gained a level. I got a cursed shield! Enhancers, tortoise shields, 50 freaking grand! Well, I'm curious about the cursed shield. There is actually a character in the game that will tell you how many fights it takes to hit the cursed shield, but we don't have the ability to finish this. Not if we're taking that much damage per hit. Oh, another level, more shields, more enhancers. Another 50 grand. Just throw it on the pile. All right, we got some tonics here. Whew. All right. Yeah, with only 20 to 60% of the normal capacity that these characters should be getting. Oh my gosh. I'm honestly surprised that I've made this far on the rafters. All right, more 20 grand, 30 grand, whatever. Just throw it on the pile. Gold is such a useless thing. With a couple of levels, more enhancers. If I didn't have money before, I certainly freaking do now. My characters are so slow. With haste and the haste-like things, my characters are still dirt slow. It's just amazing, honestly. Alright, I don't have high hopes for this fight, but we know what we know now. And who is at Ultros 1? And is there a character involved? Or just another freaking item? Let's go! Haydn! Something tells me... Yeah, I'm assuming that means then I probably shouldn't be messing with this spot since the boss isn't freaking scaled. So how are you all? Hope you're all doing well. I guess we go to this over here. Probably only to find that we're not going to survive the meantime, but hey, you know. What else can I check? Can I check anything? Is there anything checkable? There's Daryl's Cave or Daryl's Tomb for items, but again, a boss fight I might not be able to take out. Is that Kefka's Tower? Oh, that's still dried meat shenanigans. Alright, well, dried meat it is. It's a Crescent Moon Cave. Here we go. I wish I had a map. That's okay, though. Go that'em way. Get that'em item. Wait, do I have random battle? It doesn't matter if I have random battles on. Shiny, 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 shiny. What's in the shiny, shiny, shiny? Death? Yeah, probably. Why not? I may have a Moogle Charm, but that's not going to stop these battles from happening. These battles are not randomized at all. Nor is apparently the damage they do. I got 3 experience eggs. I can't equip them right now. I don't know. That way's fine. Can't run. He's dead. He's hurting. Numb spines. That seems like a stop skill. I could be wrong. Well, I'm glad they've decided not to hit as hard when I have a character on the ground. Yeah, that's a stop spell. One gauntlet! And another experience egg. Excellent. Alright, well, equip optimal. Excuse me. I'm going to switch you guys out with some things here. Hero ring, or I'm just gonna do experience egg there. Experience egg, sure. Are you sure you don't have anything more beefy on that? Oh wait, I just realized I don't have that curse shield anymore. I died. Okay, well, that's fine. An X potion. Well, I'm happy for the excuse to heal. Spin, spin. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Don't go left, go left. I don't know. Attack, attack, shock. He doesn't have a normal attack. He has friggin' shock. I love it. And it's ironic because the character who would normally get it, Leo, doesn't have it. Ice! Ice is not nice. I just brought his dead face back off the ground. Well, it's back on the ground. Who'd have guessed? Yeah, rage face. Exactly those words. And it's down to Leo. Leo the hero, because that's literally the only one who's got any survivability left. Welcome to Worlds Collide Chaos Seed. And Leo gets all the experience and money. And off we go yet again. And that is fine. So we did the cave. What was our prize for doing the cave? You know, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Except I have one character. One that can use it. Just one. But that's okay. Because I have like a bajillion dollars I can spend now. What do you got? Let me have those. I literally have all the money I can use. Genji helmets. That might have been a mistake, but hey, you know what? I can afford it. Kind of. Wait. You can't even equip that. Wow, I'm glad I bought something I can't use. Well, for now, I'm going to hang on to it. That's fine. We can make more money. Nothing else. There's rods. We've got ice rods in there. Excuse me, sir or madam. Do you have dried meat? You have no dried meat. You do not have what I need, so off with you. Good mattress, 150 bucks. Well, so we are still meatless, which is not necessarily a good thing in as far as checking out another elixir though. Checking out the Gao plains, if you will. Is there anything else of note that I should be checking here? The airship should have followed me over here, I think. It did. Good. Alright, so what else can we check that would be of any kind of note? We checked there. Let's check Figaro Castle. And see if we can nab up anything from Figaro Castle. Now, without Edgar or Sabine, this is going to be a short trip. Unless we die in the desert, which I wouldn't be surprised about at this point. But we get to hear the best, one of the best battle tracks in Final Fantasy history. Blap! Shock time. Lots of experience, lots of tinctures, and an amount of gold. So yeah, there's nothing we're going to be able to do here. I'm just trying to check shops, because that's really all we can do. And a free inn, I guess, if I wanted it. Where are you? Also free items too, I think. Yep. Still, I got shop elixirs. That's nice. No meat, no treats. I need my beef jerky. Shoot, I'd sell it for turkey jerky. Nothing there either. Nice. So I don't think most of these chests are even randomized. Another one back here? Yeah. Yeah. Looks like the world chests are not really particularly randomized. But the enemies are having a good time dropping me random stuff. So I know we cannot, just simply cannot take on, what's this jerk, Haydn in the, Opera House. I know we just simply can't. Not at this level. More tinctures and a pod bracelet. Pod bracelet is an interesting item, is it not? Safe and by the way, economizer. You know, I just realized. You no longer need to use shock. You can now use all manner of things. For example, let's get to a battle and show you the chaos that X-Death, now the Mighty, has access to. For example, bloody freaking Grand Train. Completely useless at the moment, but it's basically like Ultima, essentially. An X-Ether, Noise Blasters, and a tiny bit of money. Let me double check the ship shop again. Let me double check the ship shop again to make sure it's ship shape and that the ship shop has the ship items that I shipping need. That's Ultima. Ultima. It's fine. Potato, potato, cheesecake, they're all exactly the same thing. Meanwhile, some of you who were just triggered from that. Ultima 4 was my favorite. Quest of the Avatar. There you go. Quest of the Avatar was good. That was a notable one. They had that on Nintendo, and it was a very unique RPG experience that people who played Final Fantasy would not have expected. Okay, Magitech Factory sounds like a bad idea. Opera House is still just a tad bit out of my range, but with Grand Train, it's a little bit more feasible. I think what I need to do is go back and try to see what the Magicite is, and try to get the auction house item. Try to get the auction house item. But to do that, I'm going to need a tad more money because this guy wanted like 50 some grand. So let's do 2 battles, and that should be enough to get 50 some grand. Excuse me, sirs and madam. 1 battle, please. Why does this sound bad? Because it is! It's bad! It's bad! We're dying! Grand train, please! Whew! 1,200 experience. Everybody gained levels. Ogre Nixes, a hardened dagger. 60 flippin' grand. 1 battle. We're, minor detour here. Give me just a second. 60 grand! The Ogre Nix, I think, is a decent sword. But I think the crystal swords I purchased a while back there are sufficient. But, just for the sake of seeing... Oh no! The Ogre Nix is nice and better. By just a little bit. And give you your crystal sword back. Also, that's Final Fantasy Mystic Quest music you're hearing right now. By the way, if there's a question of what music track is playing, I do have a spoiler guide that might tell me. Give me the stone. We got Saffron. We got the angel card. Let's check. And I've had a mouse on the screen this entire time. Hopefully nobody's seen it but me. Armor shop. Do I have anything reasonable that I could buy here? A Mirage Vest would be interesting. Yes, actually, that would be very good. Considering the one character who needs it has nothing. Do you have any shields? I just realized that. You have crystal shields. There. Mildly more defensed. Oh, item shop. We need meat. Any of you have one of those days you're just like, I need to eat meat. I'm feeling very carnivorous. Anybody? Anybody? Everybody? Except people who are adverse to that, you know. It's all good. We all make our choices. My choice is meat. Weed feeders! Don't die immediately. Don't die immediately. Don't. Oh, no, that's bad. That's berserk. That's berserk. I mean, I wasn't worried. Were you worried? I wasn't worried. Another level. Some pearl rods. And another 35 grand. Alright, we might be okay one of these days, eventually fighting things. We have Magitech Factory, and again, we still haven't found... Where can we go for another item shop? We might need to go to the World of Ruin to check out. We also have Auction House. We still have Auction House. That could be something interesting. Which is here. I believe we have the money for the Auction House item. But we did also get an Esper, so we can check out what our magic is. First off, who has magic ability? Magic power 13, 14, and 16. Wow! Yeah, nobody has any magic power. Alright. Life, Cure to Cure, Regen, and Remedy. I don't think that's a bad idea. Alright, wonderful. I don't care who gets it, but you're all gonna get it. It's like, I don't care who gets it, but y'all get it. Are you using VideoTube Mini? I might be. That might be an affirmative, yes. Yes, yes it is. Yeah, it's what I'm using. Good catch. Alright, Auction House, show me something interesting. Let it not be the stupid dagger again. Because it's not, according to the tracker. It is the stupid dagger again. Oh, a Zephyr Cape. Oh, good. I need it. Box it, package it, ship it, store it. I do like the Black Mage. Works well for most of my purposes. World of Ruin. Let's check out the other side of the auction house. Maybe they'll start selling me something other than the crap. Oh, where am I at? I need to go back over here. Where's the town? And let's not get attacked by Doomgaze. Doomgaze will not treat us nicely. And because we don't have Realm properly, we can't check out Owser's mansion right now. But yes, we can check out the auction house again. It's a bear! It's the Imp Robot. 5 gold. Oh my goodness, I need the Imp Robot. I need this in my life. Can I have it? I want it. I want it! Daddy, I want that! You don't shut up. But Daddy, I want it! Buy it! I'll take it for 20 grand. I'll take the Imp Robot. Gimme! Gimme! $1 million! Oh, you suck. I should have turned you into an imp when I walked in. Wait, what just happened? Shut up, dog. Alright, we'll check one more time. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm assuming there is at least one thing between the two auction houses, if not two things. I have yet to see either. Still not it. On the other hand, that's the fire spell. Excuse me, people, stop bidding. I need this in my life. How about it? I want it. Still want it. $10 grand. Give me. Alright. That's actually a really nice thing to have. Who gets the flame shield? Can you even use it? You can. Woo, boy! You got a shield. Good job. Alright, so that's still not what we need. None of this is progression. I tell you what, let's go do the one thing that I think might be a place I can go reasonably. So the reason why I'm having troubles is because the randomizer seed that I got, which is a chaos seed, has shuffled my character stats to as low as a, what is that, not a quarter of what it could be. So my characters have as low as a quarter of the stats I should have to as much as half of what I should have. So I'm going to be completely hamstrung pretty much this entire game. However, for in here, I'm going to go ahead and slap on the Moogle Charm just so I don't have to fight anything. I don't remember where things are here, so bear with me. I think this is like one of the last place things I need to be. But I know there's treasures hecking everywhere. The Crystal Mail, that might still be better than what somebody has. Zarina Gown might be better than what somebody has. I'm going to poke at you. Sure. X-Death needed his Zarina Gown. I don't judge. Empty. And that would be the experience egg, I believe, normally. I don't know what I just opened, but I opened it. Let's go to the right side. Oh, hey. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going there. Another friggin' Genji helmet. I have another Genji helmet. Do I hear 100? Do I hear 100? Nope, 200, 300,000. I've got plenty of them. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Ooh. Ura. Is this the world of Square? Yeah, that's the world of Square. Yeah, the world of Squaresoft. Nah, I played enough video games. Nah. Anyways. By the way, if you've never got that puzzle before, it's the world of Square. Is that it? It just tells you where to find it? I already found it! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh. Alright, there is a save and an item, pair of items here. There's a monster box. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with it. It's the presenter. Cockatrice? Instagib. How about Grand Train? Can I instagib with Grand Train? Well, this entire trip have been worthless. Nyx was broken. My weapon just broke. And we died! Alright. Well, we're not getting that chest or fighting that boss. Alright, so this seed is also broken. Also noting that the Ogre Nyx sword breaks. Kinda sucks. Was there anything in there worthwhile that I got? I don't think there was anything in there worthwhile that I picked up. I could try it again, but I'm not gonna fight Presenter again because it's not worth it. And there is a save spot that I could have used, but I didn't because, hey, I'll get it. As it turns out, did not get it. And I forgot to put my, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Days Dance. Well, y'all did it. Good job. I didn't see what the item was, but I saw a lot of spells going across the screen. Skills, magic. You've got Cure, Remedy, and that's left there. What was the item? I went by too quick. A Thornlet, maybe? Also, because I just realized your weapon can break. I have chosen to give you the Pro Rod, sure, because that makes sense to me. And I'll tell you what, we'll fight a few enemies on the way there because not the Mad Oscar, no! Choo choo! Got him. And Grand Train is something that you can only learn like in a very few actual fights in the game. Blizzard Orb. Yeah, I don't need Blizzard Orb. That's max money roll too, I think. Or at least theoretically. 65535. Theoretically. That's right. There's another Genji helmet. Lol. We're taking a risk taking all these fights, but with the economizer, I can grasp Grand Train for free, basically. As long as they hit Leo, we're doing okay damage-wise. Also, yes, I realize I keep calling the character labeled as Garnet Tifa because it looks a lot like Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, but honestly, that could actually be Garnet from Final Fantasy IX, I guess. I keep calling it not that, calling that character not that, but you know, whatever. Not Doom Pollen! Actually not Doom Pollen. Thankfully that worked out in my favor, otherwise that would have been bad. Pearl Rod! Get pearled. Does he still get the experience? He does not. Well, I'm glad I sprung for some of those. And a bajillion of those. Did you learn everything from Seraphim yet? You did. Next! Espers, since you actually have freaking Economizer on you, why don't you go ahead and hang on to the Magic Lady? Oh, also somebody has the Fire Shield. Let's pass that along, shall we? I mean, it just makes sense. The Zarina gown, because X-Death loves his gown. That's nice. Oh, wait. You're not getting that. Somebody's getting the Mirage Vest. Oh yeah, it was empty. The Experience Egg location, empty. Button. Open the door. Fight. I guess I really don't need to use one more fight. He'll have his other things. Actually, I could pass along because we were hitting fire on everybody, which is nice. Can you use... Yeah, because I don't have one if I don't. Okay. And we definitely want to make sure we save this time going through. We might eventually be able to beat some boss to make some kind of progression. I don't know. It might happen tonight. It might not. At this rate, it actually might not. Where's my browser window? That's the wrong one. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. And also, yes, I do have Moogle Charm, but I need the experience. My characters are woefully underleveled. Woefully underpowered, and that's not just because of their level, that's because they just freaking are. Another Blizzard Orb. Okay, everybody should have fire, though, I think. Wait, do you? Yeah, okay. We all have fire. Do you have everything you can learn? Not yet. You still got Remedy left to get. Yeah, there's nothing here but a bunch of rocks. This might be a bad fight to let happen. That's okay, we got Grand Train off. Oh, so I would love to suplex a train, but I don't have Blitz, and I'm nowhere near suplexing the train, so... Alright, so now you've learned every magic that you can learn that's available, which is just literally one. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was it. And having Life, Cure 2, and Cure on everybody, not a small feat of awesomeness. Alright, so we're going to hit the save point, and then we're going to try something again. Maybe, as long as we can get to the save point. As long as we can get to the save point. I was going to say, we didn't make it to the save point. And Leo nearly got Doomflowered again. Lots of leveling. Alright, so I said earlier, there are a few things that the characters, that simply having a character, And again, this really depends on how you set up the game. That you can character gate your checks, which is probably the best way to play. And each character unlocks specific things that they're allowed to actually go to or go through. Celeste has, I believe, 3 things she can go through. One is the cellar, where she would normally be captured, and you can get it from there. 2 would actually be the Opera House, which we've tried to do a couple times and have thus far been rather unfortunate in our attempts to succeed. And the other one is Magitech Factory, which will be our next target if things go well or not well here, I guess. Alright, can we try again? Can we make the attempt? Will it be worthwhile? Stay tuned to these commercial messages. Ow. Laura, yeah, you still use Grand Train. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Or not. Actually, what are you doing? Whirlwind. And you two attack him. That might not be... I mean, I don't really know I have anything here that's worthwhile fighting against this guy other than just... Oh, that could be bad. Good, you hit the right person. Alright. Dude's out. Hit him in the face. I meant to actually do damage. Hey, we lived! Honestly, in this case, I'm not sure if Shock would have done more damage, but we'll see. Break Blade! And 50 bucks. 50 grand, sure. Did I have those antidotes I took the time to get? I sure do. Alright, was that worth it? Eh. Worst case scenario, I could just pigeon with, hole with, Whirlwind. Pigeonhole? I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, yeah, keep everything on. We'll keep moving. We'll try it. We'll try it. It's going to be rough, but we'll try it. Alright, are we all good, happy, healthy? Not really, but that's okay. We got some more tonics. Just suck them down. They're candy. It's fine. They don't do nothing anyways. Boss time. Who we got? We've got a random encounter. Which is not the boss. One more level and another Thornlet. Here we go. Zone Seek sleeps here. That is a Magicite. Hopefully not the boss. It is not the boss! Basic program run. Meteo, you say? Well, I say... He killed himself! But I died! But he killed himself! But I died! What? Okay, he doesn't have a lot of health. But I don't think I can actually kill him right now because if he uses Meteor, can you reflect Meteor? I don't think you can reflect Meteor, can you? I mean, it's worth a shot. I'll try it once because I don't think you can. Where's the reflect ring? So that is a question. Can you reflect Meteor? Can I just... Nope. And Doom Pollen! Alright. You know what else we're gonna do? You know what else would be lovely? Oh, my goodness. Not dying would be lovely. Also, not having to deal with things would also be lovely. So like I said, we'll try this once. I got the wall ring. I don't have... I have options. I'm not going to say they're good ones, but I have options. Whump? Oh, he's dead. I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. Now hear me out. What do I have? Wait, I have... I have death. That's what I have. I've got death. And unfortunately, death... Okay, so I may have rolled a rather ridiculous seed. And I may have rolled with enemy bosses that are, generally speaking, unscaled in as far as their attacks are concerned. And that's bad. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to finish that one there. Alright, what else do I have access to? I've got the dragon, which is unscaled as well. I need somebody to sell me some frickin' dried meat. Where the frig in this game is the dried meat? Because that's like one of the only things I have real access to at the moment. And I don't because I don't have it. Excuse me. Dried meat! Thank you. Also, at this point, actually, at this point, I mean, at this point, I don't need diamond vests. Crystal helm would be nice, sure, since he can't use the other. A veil, sure. You can have whatever you want because our characters are, frankly, that weapon's breakable. Please don't use it. Thunderblade! And the full moon? Okay. Wait. I can throw crap. I'm gonna throw crap. So I got the dried meat. Is there anything else here interesting I can do? At the moment, we can't do Daryl's tomb because that ain't happening. Because I can't survive the freaking guardian. What the? Random enemies means random chance of getting random weapons. That could be vastly better than what I have. Green Berets Mirage Vests. Again, those are actually, the vests are pretty good. Again, no. Alright, so now we can go find the Gal location. Out of curiosity, since we're here, let's check out the Sky enemy, which normally is Zone Seek. Is it still Zone Seek? Or Doom Gaze? It is Doom Gaze, who is level 5 Doom, who, in fact, can kill our entire party in one hit, because we're all divisible by 5. G heckin' G, Doom Gaze. I also know where your prize is, so thank you for letting me know. I don't know what your prize is, I know where your prize is. It's fine. Details and all that fun stuff. Anyways, moving on. Also, I have no idea why Garnet's image on screen is a freaking imp. Alright, let's find the what is here? Yeah, nothing I want to mess with. Alright. A Leafer! The most fearsome of enemies! Die. And we're just going to get gold here because that's all that's available, but there is a character here, so, or something here, character or an item. Hopefully a character because we're kind of stuck at the moment. And all the places we're stuck to go are incredibly beyond our ability. Level, defenses, take your pick. Okay, we got it. You can stab. So can I. There it is. It is an imp, which means it is not a character. Shiva. Thank you. That check has finally been completed. Alright, Espers, what does Shiva have? I don't think this is even randomized. So, what in the game is randomized? Mostly the ability to get myself killed at this point, because literally... I just... Yeah, there isn't... There is not a lot of good options, dare I say any good options, for much advancement anywhere. Because that guy kills us in one hit. Hydenite kills us in one hit. From the Opera House. Guardian kills us at Daryl's tomb. So I hope y'all like auctions, because we're going to be looking at these for a few minutes. We're trying to see what the special item is. Do I have the fast forward button? I have the fast forward button. Genji armor, on the other hand, is not a bad buy. I think I'll buy the Genji armor. That's fine. And was that the auction item? Ladies and gentlemen, that was, in fact, the auction item was the Genji armor. Still not allowing you to use that. Alright, well, it was a Genji armor and the Hardened Blade and the Zephyr Cape. So much for waiting for the auction house. Crap. Our options are extraordinarily limited and or dangerous. So I guess it's time to do Magitech Factory. And I say do Magitech Factory, that is visit there and pray that we don't get instantly killed by whatever it is that's hanging out there. Alright, lift off to the castle. So hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing swell tonight. Happy to give this a shot. I was going to pick an easier time, but who enjoys taking it easy, right? You got to see a little bit of chaos every once in a while. I got to see a little bit of, holy crap, I've made a mistake. You know, it's fine. Have you learned everything Shiva has to teach you? 1, 2, 3. You have not. All of our characters are going to be masters of the element. You got Osmos left to get. Sure, you wait for Osmos. Super Metroid at Vector. I'm not disagreeing with that. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Bard's hat. Nothing else here is useful. Is there a weapon shop? There is. Yeah, a weapon shop. I killed myself. Repeatedly against Guardian. Sure. Fine. If you say no, you get into a random encounter. It's funny. Kid, I will run past you and pretend. Leo refused to become a Magitech warrior. Hey you're returners. Am I? You're Ashes. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, Shock, still good. Shock is still good. Osmos, there it is. Mystery Veil, Forged Sword, that's good. Back to the entrance of town. Danger, danger. Wait, is that really that bad? Seems like it should be better than that. Alright, skills. You, get rid of Shiva. You, take Shiva. You, just stay there and look pretty, I guess. Okay, so, can we hit the inn without getting arrested? It's on the house. Are you sure about that? Little John Cena poking his head in. Are you sure about that? Do you have an item shop in here too? Traditionally. It's actually what I was looking for before I talked to somebody random and they decided to try to kill me. Kid, I will not do a dang thing to you because the last time I talked to anybody, they wanted to kill me. And all I did was say hello. Cafe. Well, I don't think there's going to be anything useful for me there. So, I believe... No! Well, we're going to see how hard these hit. Hard enough. Okay. Alright, we're going to step outside, save, and then we're going to try the Magitech Factory. We're not in any good position. This seed, I think, is basically going to require us to essentially level up a fair margin before we're going to be able to do much of anything, honestly. But we're gonna give it a try. I really probably should leave my Moogle charm on at this point, but not Snowball. Not Snowball. Stunner. Stunning. Also, another rather appropriately applied music randomization. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Could have used Cure 1, Cure 2, and it would have been fine. Can I do this and bloop? There we go. Do this and bloop right through there. Also, at this point, oh, hey, can I use that? Can I, sir? Wait. Yep. Flame Saber. Can I, excuse me, sir, can I have one lift, please? Thank you. I don't know. I got a stunner. Is that any? It is better! No! No nicks for you. Alright, what's in here? I'm not sure where things lead. Well, I'm sure things lead far enough. Let's go. Blip. There is... That goes back up, I'm assuming. No! I've left a treasure behind! Well, that's where I'm supposed to go. I don't go where I'm supposed to go when there's treasures involved. Durgan Boots! Maybe I could survive Guardian with that. Actually, it wouldn't be a terrible strategy. Get a character in the freaking air. A gold shield, you'll say? Yes, I should. No! I need a meme-drawn stat. Weapon throwing down a weapon called the Ogre Nix. And as I throw it down, it breaks on the ground because... No! You are not equipping the Ogre Nix. Thank you. Get on that. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing here. That's it. Ooh, yeah. Give me some of that. No, just a tent. Never mind. I need to fall down the pit. Oh, wait. I just noticed something. Oh, there's a... thingamabob down there. Can I get to it? Well, no time like the present. Can I, Well, I mean, nobody's gonna say no to free gear. No! Hidden item for the win. A gold out. Is there a theme here? I'm just saying. It's cool. Breathe. It's fine. It's just a bunch of gold gear that's already been outdone by a lot. Let's go say hi to the Shiva and the Ifrit location. Undoubtedly going to destroy me. Let's just ignore them for just a moment. Thankfully, I have a couple warp stones. Could gauntlet up. That could be alright. You could just have two kinds of shoes on, I guess. What do you got for me? Ultros! Is this 1 or 2 or 3? I don't know which one this is. I don't care. It's gonna get hit. I don't like whatever it is. Whatever it is in fact dead. I don't know what Ultros... And that was Ultros 3, ladies and gentlemen. And my prize for it was the Illumina. Alright, well. Can you use the Illumina? You can't... Can you use... Okay. Okay, that's fine. You can have it. You know, I complain about Leo sometimes, but... It's okay. Dragon Horn. So Dragon Horn and Dragon Boots with an Illumina. Sounds mighty tasty. Let's go ahead and switch you back over, one of you over to removal. I don't care who, somebody. Alright, we got the Illumina because we found the Ultros 3 battle. We're not done yet. We got a whole nother kit and caboodle of shenanigans to do. At least it didn't do so much damage as to completely obliterate us on the first bloody hit. I know there is, in one of these rooms, something... Maybe not. It's fine. Alright, who are we fighting? Where are we dropping? Umaro! That's not gonna end well. Actually, it didn't do anything. Oh, you're jumping. Right, right. I gave you that for a reason. Go. Do the jumpy jumpy. Tackle! Whoomp. Toasty! And 1, 2. Oh, 2. You can do more than that. Gets strongest sword in the game. Complains about only getting 2 hits off. Alright. Poison Rod. Yay, good prize. Shoot! Alright. Are you done with Shiva yet? You haven't even begun. Alright. Espers. What does Shoat do to you? Bio Break and Doom. Sure, take it. Fine, whatever. And just have Saffron Angel on to have it on. Saffron. Seraphim. Alright, click, they're all dead. Bada boom, bada bing. Sid is alive again! Weird that, as we just killed him not too long ago. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, and I don't know if that we can do this, but I did save, so I'm going to go ahead and get shoved into a cart and hope I can fight all these fights! Is it gonna get ugly? Good music track for it, though. Wheel! Oh. I got a robe. Robe get. It goes well with my blue one. Mag. Wheel. Punch. We're surviving. It only took us an hour, almost 2 hours to get to a point where we were surviving battles. It's amazing. Osmos, ice, ice to break, tan robe. Okay, it was worthless. That's fine. The thing is, all this is fine and dandy. It's whatever's on the boss that's going to be the most problematic. So we could be fine all the way there and then frickin' deal with Magic Master and then just gets completely screwed over. X-Death, would you mind never mind. Well, there goes our super cheap Pearlwind caster. One, two. Aw, just two. Towel robe this time, not tan robe, towel robe. Monk robe of sort, I imagine. Ba-ba-da. Alright, who we fight? Kefka! Really? Alright, you do your thing. You get frickin' Magic Boy off the ground here. X-Death. Well, if I didn't know Clean Sweep before, I probably do now. Now the challenge is keeping him off the ground long enough that he can actually do something. Will you, for the love of all that's cheesy, please cease? And you bloody would. He confused. Okay, Kefka's got it out for frickin' X-Death. That's all there is to it. He's just like, you are a terrible boss. I'm showing you the right way here. He's like, you are a terrible final boss. Actually, it wasn't a terrible final boss. It's just that, you know, rivalry is rivalry, you know. I was gonna say, can you freaking not? I'm trying to Pearlwind you. Are you bloody kidding? I cannot keep X-Death off the ground. I cannot keep the bloody final boss of Final Fantasy V off the bloody ground. No, it's okay. I'm fine. I am not upset. I'm not gonna say I'm in a bad. Hi, Toad. How you doing, Toad and crew? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Welcome to Random Monday. Today we are playing Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. He's just tired. Tired my backside. He's been doing fine the entire game, and now he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap. No naps. You don't get to do that in my game. 2 hours in, we're finally dealing with bosses, and this is what I get? Freaking no. All right, who are we meeting up with? Where are we dropping? Items. Great. Ragnarok. Wonderful. Next boss. Donaluma. Fantastic. Jump attack. I was gonna freaking say, if he freaking died on the first freaking hit, I was gonna lose it. I was gonna be very upset. I was gonna say, you know what, X-Death, I don't care. You can stay on the ground. You know why? Because you suck. But no, we're all right. It's okay. Take a breath. Garnet's got this. She's got the Illumina. She'll deal with it. Just relax. It's fine. Alright, Debilitator! And X-Death gets that level he missed. We survived. We actually survived a check. Ladies and gentlemen, that does say, though, that we have... we are down to 3 checks that we can do. One is back to the Opera House, which at this point I think we can do. 2, Opera House Light World, which is the Ultros fight, which is Hedonite, which is an amazingly difficult fight at this point. Opera House in the World of Ruin, which is the Dirt Dragon, which is unscaled. Or we can go back to Daryl's Tomb and fight Guardian, who destroyed us repeatedly. However, now that I have somebody who can be in the air the entire time, maybe I can just let him quake himself to death. But we're going to go ahead, fly over to the Opera House. We need to have a character check from at least one of these 3 places. And I know one of them is not a character, because I know already that the Opera House, not the Opera House, the Daryl's Tomb location in World of Ruin has Zone Seek Magicite. And speaking of Magicite, we did just find another one. Are you going to take another step when we land? I was going to say, why do you keep doing that? Alright, skills, Magicite, Shoat. Are you done with Shoat? You are done with Shoat. Okay. Ragnarok has literally nothing! Except strength on level up. You're done with Shiva, have Shoat. Why does Ragnarok have nothing? You know what? You take Ragnarok, so if you level up, you'll get some strength. Amazing. Alright. Alright, let's go see what Uncle Ulti's location here, who was Hedonite, if we can even finish this fight. Because I don't think his attacks were being buffered at all. Nor was Guardian's. But like I said, for Guardian, we may be able to cheese that one by having somebody in the air and letting him quake himself. Because he quaked himself for 4 grand and killed himself. So we'll see if we can do it again. This time having somebody in the air so they survive might be the only strategy we have. The other one, again, is Opera House Dirt Dragon location, which is shuffled between the dragons, which is not scaled, which means it's going to be full power when we run into it. But we'll make do. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. So, like I said, Worlds Collide normally isn't this difficult. Normally isn't this kind of crazy as far as the flag set. Again, the main reason why it is this bad is because I chose Chaos Flags, which basically say, show me the worst thing you've got. The game, in fact, is showing me the worst that it's got. It is, in fact, pretty bad. Bye, Garnet. And the French Vanilla Shock Attack. We have Leo in the party, but it's, you know, not. Thank you for the spells. Does everybody have Shoat? You keep Shoat because you're doing all my magic stuff right now, so why don't you get the bonus magic? Oh, oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, pincer. Blip, blip, blip. Boing. Stabby. Bork. Shock! Something happening. Curse Shield again. Now, I could check the Curse Shield and see how many battles I have to do to uncurse it. But I don't know that I'm super interested in trying, because usually on this particular kind of flag, it could be anywhere from uncursed with 1 battle to uncursed with 255 battles, which means it's just not happening. It would be nice to have a Paladin shield, though. Stop the barking? It's the dog. That's what he does. It's like telling a fish not to breathe air. It's fine. I know what I did. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Nah, he's fine. He only barks when he hears something that's odd, which is pretty much all the time, but... Plenty of tortoise shields. Never find an imp. Alright. Now, there's a good possibility that we're not going to be able to beat this, but... yeah, that's actually going to be good. Leo, you can be in the front since you're doing physical attacks. Wait, I just realized what I was fighting. Leo should have been in the back row. Oh, well. It's okay. All right. You, me, and Heidenite again. Or Haydn. Nasty fight. Nasty fight. And they're going to get their crap off before I can, and that was absolutely the worst person you could have hit. Well, it's over. It's not over. Well, it's over. Well, Lee, X-Death, yeah, you're a great guy and all, but yeah. You're going to need to do Whirlwind if you survive long enough to do it. And then I want you to do... Well! What did I say earlier about surviving? Choke smoke? Well, he's already dead! Oh. I don't know what that's going to do to him. I mean, is it really that bad he's a zombie? I mean, honestly. Is it the worst possible thing? Yes. Yes, it would have been. But the problem is everybody's freaking dead. Again, Quake. Again, Quake. I have no way to mitigate that. And you know what's funny? The only other... 2 of the 3 fights, I have a creature that could use Quake. And I cannot mitigate either of them. And the 3rd fight is the Dirt Dragon location. And if I get the Dirt Dragon, guess what he can do? Freaking Quake. I wish I was joking. No float spell. Well, I could try Doomgaze again. Are we level 5? Yes. I would need to correct that first. Because Doomgaze has level 5 kill. Yeah, I don't have float. So Guardian is at Daryl's tomb, and it can cast. Wait, do you sell something? Haydn, which I can survive long enough to kill, also casts Quake. And if this is Dirt Dragon here at this location, it also casts Quake, and I have no way to mitigate that at all. So let's see what's here. See if this is Dirt Dragon. If it's not Dirt Dragon, I might have a chance. But this dragon is not going to be scaled, which means it's going to be bad no matter what. It's Storm Dragon. Wind Slash. That doesn't sound good. I was correct. It was not good. And Grand Train, while powerful, is not going to be enough. Psh, at all. Oh, I procced a Pearl! Can I get her in the air to hit again without? The answer is no. Well, So I've got 2 Quakers and 1 Wind Slasher. Those are the only checks I can do, and I know for certain, at least at the Guardian location, it's just a Magicite, which is not going to be the end-all be-all for what I need. So, what I need to do is attempt one other thing, and that is Zone Seek. But to do that, I need to be not level 25. So I need to figure out who has the Moogle Charm and take it off. No, I kind of want you to have your shield. Alright. Let's go ahead and level up once. Let's see what Zone Seek has for us. Or Doomgazer. We may be ending this here fairly quickly because of this. Oh, hello. Scratch? Holy crap! I mean... I mean, we're not getting a level there. Owie. Just a scratch, exactly. Cough. Okay, so, we're doing well. We just need 1 level. I can get it off of anything. It doesn't have to be anything specific. I just need a level. Actually, okay, let's say for the sake of argument, let's go ahead and give you an experience. Wait, isn't there like a bajillion of these? Is it like everybody? Yeah, do I have like a lot of these? Yeah, I have a lot of these. Do experience eggs stack? I'm gonna find out. Oh, so yes, X-Death does not have the fight command. He only has shock. Well, he has shock and lore. Was that level up? Did we get a level up? One of our characters did. We have 3 times experience, by the way. and like 50 times magic and like 20 times, well, 20 times magic and 50 times cold. It's that experience that really makes the difference, honestly. More Ogre Nixes that I don't want. Everybody at least not 26. No, come on! One more of you. One more of you needs to not be 25. The reason is, again, Doomgaze. Doomgaze is a skill called level 5 death. If my characters are divisible by level 5, then they'd say bye-bye. Did you just berserk the Illumina wielder? I thought so. Alright, we got what we needed. Let's go back to the ship. Let's take a quick heal. It's free. Refreshments. And before we go back, let's go ahead and re-equip our characters with their supplies. Alright, so let's check this out. You've got... Yeah, you've got... Nope, nope, nope. We need the horn and the boots for you. I want the economizer back on you because that's what you're using. And an earring. Hero ring, actually. Earring would be good for you. Hero ring would be good for you. I'll leave the marble shoes. Actually, do I want the marble shoes or do I want the running shoes for him? Let's do running shoes for haste. Alright. Alright, Doomgaze, I'm coming for you. I'm a-coming for you. Let's do this one more time. Oh, okay. Doomgaze! Wait, can you fight off the ship? I know you can jump. Okay, you're fine. Big guard. Did that do less than 500 health? Huh. Well, you've got those Ogre Nixes I'm not planning on using. Why don't you chuck those? That'll work. Did I say that'll work? Ooh, ouchie. Unless he dies from this, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Doomgaze right now. Yeah, you see... You see! Miss, miss, miss. Oh. So, here's where we stand. We have two bosses that can use Quake that can instant kill us. We have a boss that can use Doom on us that can instant kill us. And we have the Storm Dragon that is just a little bit beyond our range. But honestly, the Storm Dragon is probably the best bet. And I know at least one of those does not have a progression item, which is not beneficial. Honestly, I think our best, safest bet at all is literally the Storm Dragon, and that's not saying much. That literally is not saying much at all. Alright, we'll see what happens here. Depending on the outcome of the Storm Dragon fight, we'll say if I continue going here tonight, or if I let it settle down and continue this Nightmare Seed another day. In this case, it does not. The flag is not changed. Well, there's a flag that you can change and scale him, but this particular seed did not do that. Rage, you say. Nix, I say right back. Jump, I say you. Lore. Heal. But yeah, there are flags that change bloody hecking everything. Yeah, you're dead. I'm glad the other person's in the sky. My characters are too slow and they're not capable of surviving the hits that are coming at us. Man. What else was available to us? It was Opera House's character too. None of these options are very good. Alright, we'll try the Opera House one more time. Just one more. Just one more. I am getting ready to mercy kill this because reasons. Don't let the really nasty Totally Chaos Seed fool you. That is probably about the hardest of the hard that you're gonna get if you roll the seed. But you really have to be trying to roll a seed this hard, honestly. You're probably going to have a lot better time than this, so don't let it discourage you from trying Worlds Collide, which is just ffxwc.com. There's a Discord where you can run some fancy, flashy seeds if you want something a little bit different. But the beginner seeds and the normal seeds are pretty fun. You can character gate it, you can open world it. I character gated it, so that's why I'm very limited in what I'm able to do. And why I'm very stuck right now, because I have a character gated behind one of the 3 fights that I can get to. The 4th fight is a wrong button. The 4th fight is a Magicite, which while it could help us, I mean, if it was float, that'd be wonderful. But surprise! We need float, is what we need, honestly. Two of the 4 fights end with Quake killing us, and if we could get float, we would be able to finish 2 of those 4 fights. As it stands right now, we kind of have to get kind of lucky. Yeah, I tried something different because I figured it's just me. I'm just punishing myself tonight. I figured I'll show you what a Total Chaos Seed looks like. The reason why it's so bad is this particular seed rolled a lot of very interesting non-scaling things on the enemies, for one. The other bit of it is that they scaled the character stats that I have in my party down to a quarter at the lowest to half of their normal stats at best. So my characters will literally need to level up twice as much to match what they need to be doing. On top of the fact that the enemies still scale with you to a degree, and when that happens, they're level 20, but even if you're level 20, you're basically half the stats you should be at level 20, so you're still doing twice the amount of fighting that you should be able to do. Or have to do twice as much you have to do. But most of the bosses, if I read the flags right, don't have their things scaled, so while I might be able to kill them via the health at the location they're at, they still have basically full power attacks. Which is why I'm very, very much not making it through these 4 fights. But yeah, that's what I have left. Everything else is gated or closed behind what I can't get to. But yeah, if I can't finish off hiding here, we're gonna go ahead and mercy kill it and call it a night. We'll roll for our next game for next week. Yeah. Plenty of tortoise shields and enhancers, but unfortunately none of those help me here. There's those potions I bought a lot of. There we go. Alright, magic. What magic do we have available? Everybody's learned everything. Cure, Life, Remedy, Regen, Ice, Fire 2, Bio, Break, and Doom. I've got Rasp and Osmos. That's actually interesting, but that's not going to help me here. I do have all of his lures, though, and you can see I've got a fair amount of them. I've been using Grand Train. Mortal damage pierces enemy's defense, which is what I've been using. Alright, let's go. You know the rigmarole here at this point. Garnet in the air. Friggin' X-Death. Drop Grand Train. And Leo look pretty. Maybe cast some fire, I don't know. Yeah, the regular seeds are fine. This is just stunningly brutal. Just saying. Wait, no, you'd look pretty by throwing your Ogre Nixes at Haydn. Wait, can I get a shield up before everybody dies? Nope, well, she's not gonna get it. Throw that Nyx. Yeah, I'd have been taking so much more damage if I didn't have that shield up. Hey! We cheesed it. We used our throw ability. We can succeed. We can continue. Well, it depends. If I get a Magicite, I'm not continuing. If I get a character, I'll continue. True Knight. Ha 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 ha. Do I get one character? Do I get two characters? I get a kid. No, that's a soldier. That is going to be an item. That is Tifa. Excuse me, Garnet. They look the same in the these sprites. Mostly. It was a piece of armor. Don't get me wrong, that's a heckin' piece of armor to be sure. No! Also, I've been doing this very wrong. Well, maybe, just maybe, now that I've got that strategy happening, although I would need to buy some more Ogre Nixes or something throwable that does damage, we'll take a shot at Guardian again. Now, we did kill Guardian, per se. But, again, Quake was the doom. Alright, and he's up here at the end of Daryl's tomb. And unfortunately, Daryl's tomb was just a Magicite, but... Oh, go back in there. Stop running away. Unfortunately, that means our character... I need to put Moogle Charm back on. Our character is gated behind either... Doomgaze or the dragon. Sorry, because I just remembered that this is not going to hold any characters. And zombified! Frickin' sake. Alright, you've got the magic. Go ahead and... That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Glad I invested. Relics. Local charm. Yeah, like I said, don't let the sight of this really nasty seed prevent you from trying it out for yourself. Like I said, I chose on purpose to choose a nasty seed just to see what level of chaos awaits one who gets skilled far enough to be able to try to face off against such a devastating foe. And I'd rather just be me having to deal with it than anyone else sitting here going, "This is horrible, this is bad." It's not really. It's just the characters are so weak because of the rolls. That's what's making this difficult. It basically just says if I want to progress, I'm gonna have to if I'm going to progress, I have to grind. It's unavoidable. Sword breaks anyways, might as well. Salute! And yet again, next death is on the ground, dead. He's got the good stuff, and it's fine. It's fine. There's Magicite Zone Seek. Now, out of curiosity, since, you know, I went through all the effort to get it, would it be worth it? Was it worth it? Yeah, no, not really. No, because their magic isn't shuffled. It's not. So, chests were only lightly shuffled. The spells on the espers were not shuffled. The powers that most of the enemies has, none of that was shuffled. Enemy locations, other than, I mean, boss location and whatnot, is not shuffled. My stats have been blasted into oblivion. Oh! They got a few levels from that. That's fine. Jador. Where the crap am I? Well, can we try Zone Seek again? I mean, we're not going to survive the instant death spells, but maybe I can get somebody in the air to... Oh, somebody's going to die. I just remembered somebody's the wrong level. Jump. Item, Phoenix. And... Phoenix. Can you not use Doom repeatedly? Can you not? Like, literally, could you not? You know what? I leave you with a parting gift. Grand Train! It's not gonna kill him, but it'll... How the hell do you quake in the sky? I don't... I don't... No. No. Just, no. Alright, we're going to make one more attempt against Storm Dragon, and then we will call it from there. We're pretty much at a wall here. Our progression is behind either Doomgaze, which I imagine I could finally mitigate. I'd have to go get some anti-Doom rings. That might help a little bit, but I would also need to figure out what to do about his Quake. Manic Ascendant, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that very much. We are getting close to being done for the night. We are in a bit of what one could call a pickle. Because the enemies are... The two that I have available left to me are significantly more powerful than I'm able to deal with. And we've already been going for 2.5 hours, and we've only gotten 3 characters. I think we're gonna die. Yeah. Is that enough? Well, it got pearled, so that might be enough. Uh-oh. Can you get back in the air without dying before you die? It's gonna be close. We might get this. We might get this. She's not gonna have another chance. She's not gonna have another chance, but we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3! And that might be the ball game. But hey, you know we tried. Because I can't block Wind Slash. I can't do anything against that. Yep, that'll be that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us tonight on Retro Monday. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us this evening for Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. Let me take a quick peek at something here because there is a little bit something we like to do, or we try to do here at the end of the night. Let me see if I have my little rolling device here. Yes. We were going to add something here. What we were going to add? Yes. We were going to take a look here. What else we got here? Yes. First and foremost, to continue this charade. Boom! Boom! It's gone. Don't worry about that. It's broken a little bit. Let me let me show you something. Rip. New tab. I don't know that it's working right now. It's not working right now, but let me see. Can I roll it regardless? Reopen, close tab, hit making noise, hit the button. It's broken! Okay, so we like to go, what game are we playing next week? So let me do this. That Wheel of Names? Is that what we're using? Wheel of Names? That's what I was using. Blup. We'll use a different spinner. And you'll hear in the background, but next week, our game is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I hope you enjoy your Final Fantasy randos, because next week we're going back in time to Final Fantasy 1 randomizer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, next week we will be playing the randomizer that starts the series. That was not the first randomizer of all time, but we are going to be playing Final Fantasy 1 randomizer next week. So if you would like to join us for that, please come back next week at 7 o'clock Eastern Central Time. Eastern Time. Central would be 6 o'clock, of course. If you'd like to join us for that, you can join us in the Discord if you want to talk about it, if you want to have some tips, hints, and whatever's about it. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this night on Rando Monday. Stay tuned to tomorrow for Sports Tuesday. Could be a sports game, could be golf. Hopefully we've got something good for you coming there. Of course, we've got WADS days on Wednesday. We've got freaking Friday race nights. Come join us for that. And this weekend on Saturday at 1 o'clock, I believe, we have Nescathlon. So join us for all those wonderful events. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay frosty. Have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you guys next time. Ooh.